What do you get when you befriend a crow? I have no idea, but we're gonna find out in this part of my Nightmare Legacy challenge. You know you're antisocial when a crow is about to become your best friend. And it makes sense because he's called Sparrow, the bird reference. Oh, I see you, I see you. I love the person who left all the bird references as name suggestions in my comments. I appreciate you so much. I forgot that we had it. I need to stop gasping, but I just like forget things and then I find it so interesting when I'm like, oh my god, I remember. But we have the death frog and we actually need to put it out somewhere. But the only thing is our desk is rather packed right now and I don't really think it's gonna fit anywhere, but I don't really want to just like have it out and about. Luckily all the kids should be going off to school soon. Oh no, they won't. It's a Sunday. Yay me. I fully forgot that it was a weekend. We have actually started 2 new quests. These are actually the quest for the ghost of the Order of Lenore, who is trying to find them, don't know where everybody's faces went. Oh my goodness, go away. There's too many pop-ups nowadays. Seriously, it stresses me out. I wish we had an option to like exit out of certain pop-ups, like things that we just don't want to see. Esther. Okay, we're doing Esther's. So we have met Percival the patient, who is actually the ghostly little cow plant that you can find in the like ghost realm area in Morningvale. We need to bake a cake and take a slice. We need to become a temporary ghost by selecting the Baleful Bog in Morningvale neighborhood and choosing have out of body experience. But I kind of don't want to do that until we actually befriend the crow. Also, I did re-download Rawfish's charging crystal station, which means that I can actually charge the crystals indoors, because that's the thing that you don't have if you have crystal creations. Without this mod, you can't charge crystals indoors, which obviously a lot of apartments in city living don't have outdoor spaces, which is really, really bad design. So it just kind of means that you can't charge anything if you live in an apartment. I'll leave a link to this little mod actually down below. I downloaded it off Mod The Sims, absolutely a-okay, no issues with it. So I'll leave a link to it below. I know that some people have been asking me like, is Mod The Sims safe now? Yes, Mod The Sims, they basically cleared up like all the infected mods like ASAP, like within like the first 12 hours of infected mods being reported. Obviously, there could always be things that slip through the cracks, but they've set up defenses as well for like people logging in after like a certain number of time and uploading stuff. So they've actually cracked down a fair amount. Obviously, I'm not going to say 100% everything on the site is like perfectly fine and dandy. I do also have the Mod Guard by Twisted Mexi though, which basically is an antivirus for your Sims game. So any mods that you install get checked by ModGuard and they can like detect any negative files that could take control of your computer or could contain a virus. So I actually will leave a link to that down below as well. Just thought I would give you a heads up. But what we need is the creative one. So we're gonna wear this with all outfits, and that means that we can actually go and work on our writing skill. I'm fairly sure in my early access there was a thing where we could write and get up our thanatology skill. I don't know if that maybe unlocks at like a certain thanatology level. We do actually need to get a voodoo doll because thanatology does also like have some, I think, interactions with the voodoo doll. I actually leveled up off screen in our thanatology, so we are a level 3 now. Sparrow can now speak the dialect of death himself, and these deathly whispers have unlocked further voodoo doll abilities. The realms are revealing themselves. So we are, of course, gonna get a little voodoo doll. We can bind this to like kind of anyone who's in our vicinity, which I think we are gonna use our creative liberties once again further down the line, because obviously for one of the Order of Lenore, for Nions, we actually need to meet the Grim Reaper, and you know, he wants to attend a funeral funeral, and 2 and 2 makes 4. I see exactly how we can attend a funeral and meet Grim at the same time. So I think we're going to be using that for sure. But then can you actually go and give a gift? You can give a pair, and then we'll also take the gift offered by our little crow, and we need to continue to socialize because we need to be friends. How quickly is our writing skill going up? Oh, it's not doing too badly. It's definitely not the fastest I've ever seen. Oh, it started to shoot up because we actually started feeling inspired, but now unfortunately we're back to having high confidence. Can that confidence go away? We've got about 40 minutes on it. I don't know. Ooh, artisan's flourish from wearing orange topaz. I was like, I don't know how long this is gonna last because I did actually take an inspirational shower and I was like, is it just from that? But it is actually from our jewelry. So Sparrow has unleashed creativity and artistic brilliance. He'll level up creative skills faster and avoid the perils of writer's block. Not the Sims team missing a little capital letter there. For this aspiration, we do actually need to reach level 7 because being a level 7 in the writing skill actually allows you, it unlocks horror novels, and we need to write a horror novel. So luckily we don't have to like level 10 it, we don't have to master it. We need to find another rare item in a crypt, make contact with Edith, which we have already done. Hello, they're lagging behind. I am gonna stop him from writing right now, and then I'm also gonna take that ring off him so the charge actually doesn't like deplete for 2 days, because if you're not using it then it shouldn't deplete. Like if you're not wearing it, not using it. But I guess if you're not wearing it, then you're also not using it. You catch my drift. If you have it on and you aren't using it, it still depletes, is what I'm trying to say. Why is our crow not listed in pets? Good friends already. Word has spread through the collective about a highly dangerous doodle pip on the loose. Some argue this doodle pip never existed to begin with, whilst others argue that this line of thinking is exactly what doodle pip would want you to believe. One thing is certain, we have our top birds on the case. Top birds. Sure, you can have a difficult dynamic. I still have to say yes to all of those things. Just so you all know, that has been continuous since we actually got like growing together introduced during this legacy challenge. I just say yes to everything that pops up. Like if they have a personality trait shift, if they are going through a midlife crisis, whatever, I say yes to it. Say yes to the dress. Nevermore. Macabre Sims have an especially deep bond with crows, and it shows. I know I said that maybe we could have a little love story with Olive. However, I am kind of thinking, hear me out. What if we romance Takuma, the like Ekade's kid, and then we can try and like make him obsessed with aliens, and then maybe he can go through like an alien abduction. I think it would be so sick to have an alien as an heir. Like what if an alien is the next generation? Let me know if you're down for it down in the comments. I don't actually know how alien like aging works. I don't know if they live longer, but you know what? It's the 9th. Like, I feel like we can switch it up a little bit for the second to last generation, for goodness sakes. If you can't have the chaos then, when can you have the chaos? Like, I'm still gonna do it based as a short lifespan legacy. Like, I'm still gonna feel the pressure of actually getting, like, all our goals done. We're gonna head over to Ravenwood. Once again, back to bloody Morning Vale. At this point, he should have like an oyster card to Morning Vale. Hope he's got a club card. Right. Let's head on over to the bog. We actually need to use our intuition. First of all, we need to get a couple of cards, I think, from here. If you're ever struggling to find the cards, I know I just did a video like about finding this collection in a day, but if you actually go to the collection tab, which is in your inventory, household collections, and then scroll down 2. Oh my god, we've almost got all the posters. That's wild. Tarot cards. If you hover over them, it actually gives you a clue of like where you can find them. When the moon is full and night sky is bright and the moon revelry festival is alight, seek the card of the moon whilst digging in this mystic rite. Only under Luna's gaze will its secrets ignite. So clearly that one you find by digging at the moonlight revelry. We didn't bake the cake. Oh my goodness gracious me. I was meant to do that before I became a ghost. We also need to acquire a ghost essence. Fear and goodwill essence can be acquired by performing ghost mastery. Where are you? Oh, you're just taking it really, really slow. That's gonna be so scary if we go back to our flat and we're just like, why are we dressed as a rat? Did we die as a rat? Is that our death? Apparently, Sparrow has become a ghost temporarily. He can enjoy all the perks of his newfound form. Why am I a rat though? He literally died of rabid rodent fever. I didn't even know that was an option. I didn't know that there were different deaths. I just thought it was mostly like drowning. Yeah, I was just saying, how are we gonna go back to our like house and not have people suspect? But now we're dressed as a rat. They can't really tell that it's Sparrow. We don't open our gob. That's it. We're in the clear. We just go and make a cake. We just look like any old ghost that's just come to haunt our haunted apartment at the end of the day. We're the rat on the street that we killed with rat poison. We're actually the rats running around my kitchen from my messy eater infant. That's what the game is trying to tell me with this one. You can be reborn multiple times. It says number of times the sim has been reborn once. That's so cool. I mean, obviously you probably could go through rebirth multiple times, but that is so funny. Guy has aged up. Oh, the fact that his parents still send him presents. Honestly, how are his parents like still alive and kicking? Like, what is going on here? How have they not aged? No, don't talk to me. I'm incognito. You don't know who I am. I'm definitely not your son, my guy. We have 2 experience points. Ooh, okay. Create eerie effects to scare the nearby. We need those because we need to scare people. And then I'm also gonna do Ghostly Traverse because it's the best one. The fact that you can just like teleport anywhere, thank you. I'll take it. Whilst you're baking that cake, flicker the room lights. Oh, never mind. I forgot that for all the Sims 4 promotion about being like, your Sims can finally like multitask. They can do multiple things at once and it's gonna work so great. That doesn't work with baking or like cooking, which is so annoying. Right, you need to actually take a piece of that cake and not eat it. Don't take a piece of cake and eat it. Oh, no, never mind. That's exactly what he has done. I need you to take a piece and just put it in your inventory. Sorry, not eating it. Let me put some respect on your ghostly name. Ingesting it. Why is nobody getting scared? Right, there we go. We got some fear essence. And we got our 2. She's loving it. Phoenix is such a little mischievous one. I love them. Oh my goodness gracious me. She was a little bit of a bag, not gonna lie, especially with like taking the cake. She quite literally took the cake. Why have I only just made that connection? But she does have a sense of humor and I absolutely love that for her. I love when kids in this game have like any semblance of a personality. This is where Esther lives. Let's go visit and deliver all of our favors. And then finally, we have one more in Nile. Spectral Unlock. I actually haven't done that yet. I mean, it's basically just like breaking in, isn't it? Locked doors, no one home. Sparrow can now walk right in without seeking permission. Is it morally okay? Meh, who cares? After all, Sparrow is a ghost. They're not gonna see us. We're translucent. The use of essence in The Sims 4 crops up too much. It just gives me like bad smelling like BO vibes. Like, that's the energy that the word essence brings to mind. Like, here, have some of my essence. No, thank you. Nuh-uh. Don't want that. Never asked for your essence. Please keep that to yourself. We got strength and we got judgment. I do kind of feel like I'm being a little bit judged, not going to lie. Last up on the Lenore of Order World Tour. This is so gonna ruin the world tour. We have little Lando Norris, little Nyan Spectre. Any fires this time? Anything going on? Oh, yep, you are going to use the barbecue. There is absolutely about to be another fire. It's like this family is cursed or something. Oh, they've added a new child. We've got Luna Spectre now. You couldn't feckin' write it. Lila! Go and extinguish it, because we all know that you lot aren't gonna do anything. And then Nyan, I need to speak to you, bud. Mysterious circumstances cover these grounds. Yeah, like constant fires. Could you take a look around, see what you find? Maybe check out that ghastly merchant. And then a strange or just strange. Grim is as mystifying as the baleful bog. But I'm no fool. I know he'd be around more if he could. He's just got a business to run. Could you do me a favor? Deliver this for me. It's our own inside joke. You never know when death will come. I've honestly never really thought about that. I guess if you have life and death, you can technically be part of the Reaper career, and therefore you will have a relationship with Grim and can probably like invite him over to your house and stuff. And obviously you need life and death to get this, but if you don't have the little Grimophone, that means that you can just spawn him on your lot. You do have to practically like kill someone off to see the Grim Reaper. Like there's no really any other way of like getting in touch with the dude. So Nyan truly is just out here risking it all. Actually, he's making you risk it all. He's seeing how willing you truly are. Introduce yourself to the Grim Reaper, deliver the gnome, and then deliver the message back to Nyan. Visit the Spectre Graves, purchase 4 souls from Waylon, and then report findings. Oh, you got a haunting? I'm so sorry to hear that. What if you have another haunting? What if we just came over to your apartment right now as a rabid rodent? Oh, we've gone back to being a regular human. Unfortunate. He literally just spawned in. Oh, he's talking to his crow. Little sweetie. Let's go and try and haggle with him. I feel like this probably would have gone down better if we were still a ghost. Maybe he has more respect for ghosty sims. Oh, we got a death flower straight into your inventory. That was for 750 simoleons. And then let's also purchase some more wares. 2,866 for bills. Not too bad. So that's 5. I kind of want to have an extra one, so we'll buy 4 souls off him. Boom, did both of those things. I don't think we are gonna use the voodoo doll and, you know, wink wink in this part. I think we'll save that for the next one. But what we can do is go and communicate with Edith. And then is there anything more romantic than your potential future partner inviting you to a graveyard? We're gonna invite Takuma over to our current lot. Oh, does she not want to talk to us again, Edith? Oh, no, wait, she's open to conversation. We've already got the mark of Edith. Let's just like try and chat with her. I think our relationship, we're actually really good friends with Edith, so that's actually quite cute. I feel like now she sees us as maybe like an older brother. His hair is a little bit of a serve. I'm a bit obsessed with it, actually. I've never seen a like townie sim randomized with that hairstyle on them. We'll try and spread the gloom a little bit, and then let's do an unnerving set. Not gonna lie, Takuma kind of has the facial structure of an alien anyway. Like, tell me that this dude wouldn't be obsessed with aliens. Can we go and like explore the crypt together? No, unfortunately not. He definitely has the like genetic makeup of an alien, I feel already. Kind of giving like Nina and Dina Caliente vibes from The Sims 2 when you're like, you look like a human sim, but also you kind of got the vibes of like past alienhood hood. It's definitely the chin. It's the long face and the chin that are kind of giving me those old school alien genetics. Come on, get me another rare item, I beg of you. Hey, we got coins! Of all the things otherworldly and material, coins exemplify security. Grounding oneself can ensure care for the future, unchecked, and one can turn down a path of greed and unbridled ambition, which just leaves our writing skill to a level 7. So I'm gonna pretty much focus on that off screen. I do think that we'll be able to get that actually before we age up to a young adult. So I actually think we may potentially finish his aspiration. However, we do still have one portion of it to go. He's under knowledge, and then boom, ghost historian. We just need to write a horror book and then earn royalties. So even if we do the earn royalties like as a young adult, that's absolutely fine. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this part, and I will speak to you all in my next. Bye now.